this candid video that my favorite daughter took.
You're not posting it.
What do we do if it's posted?
I'll delete it.
Wait, is she on right now?
Yes, she's on right now.
Oh.
Hello.
Hi.
Who's that? She took my phone and took a video, and now she wants to post it on my Instagram.
What was the video of?
Just me. Like, I was looking up something on the computer, so it's like a side shot of like, I'm like, what are you doing?
Oh my gosh. I shouldn't even tell you that, like, 2 mornings in a row, Brock got my phone and sent a video of me to everybody on my like Instagram DM list.
Seriously?
Yeah, and you can't replay to see like what video it was. I'm assuming it was just one of me like working out, but 2 days in a row, like having to go back.
I bet it generated a lot of conversations though.
Hardly. Everybody was like, haha, that's okay. I'm like, oh, okay. Thanks. Makes you wonder.
Like, what was that video?
I know. And like, for
I didn't get it, so
I
I don't know.
Yeah, it was just Facebook or just Instagram. Yeah.
That's funny.
Oh my gosh. Well, I'm going to give everybody like 2 minutes and start at 8:30 because I'm on my Zoom and it's the free account. So
okay. Yeah, that's fine.
I know we're going to start getting hit with the countdown. I need to do a transformation post tonight.
I feel like I've been inconsistently consistent over this past week.
Consistent.
Or do I have that mixed up? I don't know.
It's summer. Like, wait till they go back to school. You'll feel so much better, I promise.
Oh my
I
God.
hope so.
Oh.
I've had my grandson here since Sunday, so it's been different. He's so good though. I don't know what I'd do if he didn't nap and didn't go to. I lay him down, give him his bink, and walk out. That's it. 2 naps a day, and he went to bed at 7:45.
It's that first child thing.
I know. I feel so bad for her.
So, yeah.
How old is he?
He's 13 months.
And he still takes 2 naps? Oh my gosh. He should
Such a
be
good
so
boy.
lucky.
And he eats everything I give him.
That part makes me so jealous. Oh.
Everything I give him. It's crazy. And he eats so much. He ate an entire grilled cheese yesterday. Entire sandwich. A whole plum. He had some other kind of fruit and a handful of Cheerios.
That's amazing. Like, Brock doesn't even eat that much in a day.
That was one meal.
I know. That's like amazing. That is amazing.
Chase eats a lot, but it's like pulling teeth to get him to eat any type of meat.
Oh, yeah.
Like, meat is like a horrible, and cheese. Unless it's mac and cheese, the kid will not eat cheese.
Mine has to be the white American cheese. It can't be orange.
I still have one that's 10 that won't hardly eat meat. So, or 11. Sorry, she's 11 now. So, but then my other one eats salmon and any shrimp, whatever. So,
fingers crossed. There's hope for at least one of them in this house.
Yeah, I think there'll be hope.
Maybe
not for both, but at least for one.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I was proud of Brock because he ate like 4 chicken nuggets tonight. Kids.
Are we talking about kids eating dinner?
Yeah, well, just kids eating.
Or not eating.
Or not eating, yeah.
Cool. I don't know if the only one.
No. And that's what I was saying. Like, it doesn't, we did the whole baby led weaning thing too. Like, everything we ate, spices from the beginning.
Yeah, but Catherine, yours drinks that smoothie, so you're good.
He loves it. At least he literally, I texted a friend this like literally like an hour ago, and I was like, my kid only survives because he like screamed like I was trying to murder him because I was giving him sweet potato for dinner. And I said he literally survives on daily sunshine. So his smoothie, which luckily I stuffed full of.
Thank goodness for that.
His smoothie, freaking sunshine and unicorn farts. I mean, like that is literally what my kid survives on. Oh my God.
Well, you are not alone, but thank goodness we do have daily
What
sunshine.
about scrambled eggs? Will they not?
Nope.
No scrambled eggs?
Not a thing. Sweet potato, won't eat pasta.
You want to
Just-
eat pasta though? Wow.
My blood pressure is rising just talking about it. Okay, deep breath.
I bet.
Can you Chase, if I let him every single day, would for every meal would eat pasta,
Yeah.
and he doesn't even need anything on it. He just wants the noodles.
These kids.
My 17-year-old.
It's like such a mystery. Such a mystery. Everybody was like, oh, well, just put like ketchup or syrup or something on the plate. Let them dip. I'm like, yeah, that would be great, but my kids don't dip. Like everybody else's kids dip. My kids don't
No,
dip.
mine doesn't, unless it's ranch, but he will only dip his pizza in ranch.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, these kids.
And the only ketchup he will eat, I'm not kidding you, is the Fix-Ate ketchup.
I
I
never even tried that.
don't use any other ketchup.
Holy
Like,
cow.
That's funny.
That is bizarre. That is too bizarre.
Weird. He, like, dips it and sucks it off things.
Oh my gosh. It's so
At least it's
funny.
kind of healthy, right? So hey,
Really
We'll
healthy.
have to- this could inspire another conversation in group, like a Picky Eaters Anonymous, some kind of group for helping mommies find someone
This
healthy.
would be a great
Keep
free
that
group.
in mind. And maybe one of these weeks for our team call, we should just do a mastermind on putting some kind of group like that together, because that could be fun.
Mm.
You know, I mean,
I'm gonna mute myself so that I can finish eating. Sorry.
when Sandra's not so tired, maybe she can help us, since I know she's got Wyatt eating like amazing.
Stephanie Powers, her kid eats
Okay.
like ridiculously, like everything. Like I don't know how she did that, but oh my goodness, I like watch her posts and I'm like, just don't even post. I don't even want to see them.
You gotta follow San. She's what's Wyatt eating?
Yeah, she has like a like page for it. Oh my god.
Well, let me tell you about Andrew, though, who as a little kid used to eat everything and anything, and now he's 12 and is very picky. So you never know.
Oh my god.
Maybe they'll get better. You know, maybe that's how it's going to be. Yours, the ones that are like picky now, will get better later, and vice versa. I have no idea.
Exactly. I guess you just don't know. Like, I keep hoping school will help it, but we'll see. Guess not. Well, for tonight, we are going to chat about the road to Diamond. And, I'm gonna, let's see, record. Oh, it is recording. Wow, it's been recording us this whole time. So that's good. So everybody heard our conversation, our idea for a future date. But this is our Thursday night team call for August 9th, and we are going to talk about the road to Diamond. I kind of gave two choices as to things we could talk about tonight, and this one won all of the votes, which is really exciting because it is a topic that we haven't talked about in a while, and we do have a lot of newer coaches on the team. And if you haven't heard of Diamond yet, or you haven't started pushing for it, or haven't started considering it, this is definitely something that should be on your radar. This is definitely something that should be a goal of yours. And going along with that, I heard this quote the other day, and it says, set a clear intention and take consistent action toward making your dream life your reality. So I know we've been talking a lot about goal setting and things like that. Now is the time to really dive in and start thinking about what it is you want. And let's set a clear path to get there. So that's what tonight is hopefully going to help you look at how you can start to create that path on your way to this rank that is Diamond. Now I'm going to try, I have not done a slideshow in forever, so I'm hoping I can figure this out. Slideshow. Beginning. Okay. I'm not tech savvy, so I apologize. The road to Diamond, very fancy. Okay, so what is Diamond rank? You can look this up, you can Google it, but this is straight from our FAQ. A Diamond coach is an active coach who has a minimum of 100 PB and has one personally sponsored active Emerald coach or higher on each of his right and left legs plus 3 additional personally sponsored active coaches on each of his left and right legs during the bonus qualification period. The bonus qualification period is the 35-day period prior to and including the last 30 days, the last day of the most recently completed bonus earning period. I cannot read tonight. So basically what that means is you need to be an active coach. You need to be on at least Shakeology Home Direct each month, plus a little bit. So you definitely need to have that personal volume going so that you remain active. And you need to have at least 4 coaches on each of your 2 legs, 4 coaches that you personally sponsor, with 2 of them, one on your left and one on your right, being emerald. That will make you a diamond coach. Now, we're not telling you to stop once you hit that, because a very important piece of being diamond is continuing to grow your team so that you can continue to maintain that rank and continue maintaining the perks that go along with it, which we will talk about as we go on. But that is just the basics of how you get to it. So where things start to get confusing, we've been getting a lot of questions lately, is on where do I place my new coaches? Because I keep seeing a lot of other coaches being put here and I don't know what that means. What does that mean? So what happens is when you join, you have a weak leg and a strong leg. So call your weak leg your left leg right now, and call your right leg your strong leg. So you might be in your back office and see that you added 3 coaches. Then you see 6 in between there that you did not add. Somebody else added them. That's because it's your strong leg, and all the coaches, who have placed coaches above you have that building on that side. So they're the coaches you're going to see. They do not help you get to diamond rank. They only help you with your volume, building volume. So just keep that in mind. Those coaches do not actually help you with the building. The only ones who help you build your rank are the ones who you personally sponsor and then who they personally sponsor. So when you first start sponsoring coaches, we talk about going back and forth. So place your first coach on your right leg, place your next coach on your left leg, and just keep going back and forth until you're balanced, until your personally sponsored coaches are balanced. This is different if you're going for income or whatever. Tonight we are only talking about building to rank. So what you want to do when you're first signing people up, if you know your last coach was on your left leg, next coach on your right leg, and vice versa. The only place where this gets different is if somehow you have a guaranteed working coach. So say you have your emerald coach already, and you have your 4 solid coaches on your right leg, and you're about to sign somebody else up, but it's time to put them on your right leg. You know that they're going to be a working coach. Make sure they go on your left leg so that they can go to emerald. Again, you could sign that coach and they might never take it to the next level. So just be aware of that. Sometimes we have higher expectations for people than they're ready to set for themselves coming into it. But just keep that in mind. You can kind of weigh discount coach, discount coach, discount coach. This one's telling me they really want to work. So just make sure that you're doing it evenly. If you ever have a question, you can obviously ask any of us, from the leaders. Feel free to reach out and ask us if you have a question. But the most important thing is to keep going left and right as you are initially building. So what are the benefits of diamond rank? Why would you want to get there? So not only do you have an increased amount of opportunity for team cycle bonuses because you have more coaches, you're increasing more volume, you're going to get more bonuses, you also get an increased amount per bonus. So whereas as an emerald coach, you're only getting $14 per cycle, as a diamond coach, you're getting $18. And the more you cycle, the more you're getting that. You also get a 10% matching bonus. So for coaches who are emerald below you, or have emerald or above, and they're your personally sponsored coaches, you get 10% of whatever their team cycle bonus is. And you also have the opportunity to start getting those customer and coach leads. For this piece, with the customer and coach leads, please be sure to Google and check out the FAQ for the updated qualifications for customer and coach leads. I do have to be honest with you, I did not check them before this call. So if anybody knows them and wants to share that after this, please feel free. But I would encourage you to go check that out. And I need to recheck that out. And I know that I'm currently receiving customer leads, but for you guys, be sure that you go in and check out that FAQ, or we can pull it up at the end and talk about that together. But there are just a few of the benefits. Not to mention, when you're building yourself up to diamond rank, you're showing that you are consistently growing your team. You have a team of coaches to really start mentoring and developing, and you're proving yourself as a leader as you continue to grow and increase your own business. So the road to diamond, there are no shortcuts to any place worth going. It's going to take work. You know, I'm not going to say that it doesn't take work to get to diamond. And then guess what? Once you hit diamond, you might fall back and you're going to have to work it your way up again. It happens. There are no shortcuts to this. What does it take to get there? It takes the 4 vital behaviors. And I know that you're like, oh, well, I already do them, but how consistently are you doing the 4 vital behaviors? Being honest with yourself. Are you tracking these 4 vital behaviors? Are you doing follow-ups? Are you attracting, connecting, and inviting when you look at that invite piece for the 4 vital behaviors? I know that I'm not talking, I know that we have new coaches who are going to watch this, but I know that even the newer coaches on our team have been taught these 4 vital behaviors. So we're going to talk about how you can actually implement them, in this path to reaching diamond. But the gist of it is we need to be attracting, connecting, and inviting every single day. And when those one-on-one private invites come, we need to be tracking them in some way so that we know who we need to follow up with and when we need to follow up with them. If you want your business to be a business, you need to track it consistently. And guys, I am not telling you this because I'm standing on my pedestal trying to tell you this. I'm telling you this because I've been through the ups and downs. I've been through not tracking. And I recently reinvested in my business and got a system for tracking and have been able to maximize my time like crazy because I actually have it all laid out in front of me instead of just flipping through Post-it notes and praying that, I'm going to get the right person. I'm not missing people anymore. So make sure that you have a system for tracking, whether it is really good Google Docs system or Excel spreadsheet or Teamsy or the social team builder, the one, My Connection Builder, whatever it may be, just make sure that you have that system. What should we be inviting to? Yes, it's important to invite to challenge groups, but we also need to be inviting to the coaching opportunity, letting people know that there is an opportunity out there. Next one is being proof the products work. Pick a program and stick to it. Lift 4 is a great one. Even if you haven't started it yet, invest in it now, start it, and be able to share what's going on. I know I've seen a lot of people doing 2B Mindset and sharing a lot of different things from that. But be proof the products work. Drink your Shakeology every day. That at least 20 minutes. That was supposed to be in personal development. Told you not tech savvy. Copy and paste didn't even work for me today. But drink your Shakeology. Use your performance line supplements. On the stretching days, show that you're doing the foam rolling videos, or show that you're diving into the 3-week yoga retreat workouts. Show them what we have and that you are using these valuable tools that Beachbody has created for us. If you're in a pinch and you're out and you have a beach bar and it literally saved your life because it was either that drive-through or eating your hand off, show that. Share that we have these beach bars now. Start talking about how pumpkin spice season is coming. And we have a great opportunity in front of us to make our own pumpkin spice shakes that could be not only more nutritious, potentially even more delicious, but that cost even less than what you would get at a Starbucks or at a cafe or wherever you might go for your pumpkin spice desires. So start talking about these things and sharing about them. Personal development, at least 20 minutes per day. This could be books, podcasts, the National Wake Up Call, past team calls. I've been doing a lot of the books on Audible, and that's been so helpful. This could even just include, like a type of meditation book or whatever. And be sure to share that stuff too. Share what you're doing to build your brain and to make yourself stronger both inside and out. And then recognition, again, both the big and the small. A coach who's achieved a new rank, yes, awesome. Definitely recognize them. But how about somebody who just made it through their first week of a new program, recognizing them in the challenge group? I think I saw yesterday, Leslie shouted out a few of the ladies who were doing really great in the Lift 4 group. Like, call out to people who are rocking it. And I'm one of those people. I don't just want to call out my challengers on my personal page or on my page because I get it. I would want to ask them first, I want somebody to ask me before they put something out there about my health and fitness journey before I started as a coach. But shout them out in the group. Tell them what they're doing great. Send them a message. Send them a little card. So, send them something just to recognize them, like a challenger of the week, and shoot them a card with a $5 Dunkin' card in it, or shoot them a beach bar, or shoot them 2 packets of Energize. Like, hey, you've been doing awesome in our group. Thanks so much for all your participation. Here's a little something extra to help you, help you on your journey. Short and sweet and to the point, but super easy to just recognize those steps that, the challengers and coaches we're working with have made. So this power hour list right here is exactly what I did when I was working to get to Diamond. I know this because this PowerPoint is from a call I did like 2 weeks after I hit Diamond for the first time. So I was using this system as well as just a very small Excel doc at that point. It was like one that I printed out, and I literally just wrote in the names every single day to keep myself accountable. That's how I did it. But I was consistent, and I did not miss a single day. So that's why I tell you, to make sure that you're consistent with it. One day here, 4 days later doing it, that's not going to work. Now, could you do 3 to 4 days throughout the week in longer stretches and very, very intentional time? If that works for you, that works for your schedule, that could work. But what I'm saying is I literally just did a focused hour every single day in the beginning, and that's what helped me grow my business initially. So adding 2 to 3 new friends, contacts to Instagram or Facebook, creating a list from the previous day's post. These are all things that we've heard, guys. This is nothing new, but it works, and it still works. It doesn't matter what the Facebook algorithm is, what the Instagram algorithm is. This is the attracting and connecting piece that we need to do. No matter how big your like page has gotten, no matter how big your Instagram following has gotten, if we're not reaching out one-to-one with people, if we're not connecting one-on-one with people, we're not going to help get these products in their hands. Yes, you're going to have the occasional person who's going to message you and be like, yes, I need this right now. But more often than not, that is not happening. So get comfortable with being uncomfortable with messaging those people. So create a list from your previous day's post. You made a post, 35 people liked it. Make a list of the people you haven't talked to in a few days and reach out to them. Start 5 new conversations. Invite at least 2 new people to a challenge group and or coaching. Send your follow-ups. There are team calls in the YouTube station. There's a few business tip Tuesdays. I consider myself the follow-up queen, and I do not use that term lightly. I do these crazy follow-up blitzes, and I can 110% say that is why I've been so successful, hitting Success Club 10 or higher every single month, with the exception of 1 since I became a coach. And why didn't that happen that 1 month? Because I had let myself go after having Addie. It was like 4 months after I had Addie. I just was not handling life well at that point, and I let it go. But I can thank follow-ups, and I have people thank me for following up with them, because they're like, thank you so much. When I read your message, I was in the middle of food shopping, and I was like trying to deal with my daughter who was screaming her face off, and I just completely forgot to respond. So thank you. Another person, oh my gosh, I went to finish that enrollment the other day and I got called away to do X, Y, and Z. Thank you so much for following up with me and making sure I got it in on time. Most people, when you're following up with them, are so appreciative that you took the time to reach back out, because they realize that you realize that they are humans. And as long as you're not, accusing them or coming at them in a salesy way, it's always genuine. Like, hey, I know you were really interested in joining this group. I would love for you to join us. I don't want you to miss out. We do start on Monday. Are you still interested? Do you have any questions I can help to answer? Is everything okay? Just be a normal person. But follow-ups are huge. Post in your challenge groups, because you got to make sure you're running rocking challenge groups if you want to, get referrals and have new people jumping up and joining you. You have to be confident that you're running really good challenge groups. Create posts for later use, add value. We have done so much, so many calls on this over the past few weeks too. So many great resources on our Team YouTube page. And then record all conversations, invites, and ads on some type of trackers. Make sure that you are using some system for tracking. So accountability, it really is great to have a success partner. I've had one or two over the years, and I've always noticed I've pushed a little harder when I've had a success partner. But I do need to caution you that if you find a success partner, find somebody who's around where you're at, is pushing for similar goals, and will help you stay on track, because it is very easy to get on the call and waste an hour and a half just chatting away. So just remember that, if you're getting on the call, there's a purpose, and start with, 3 questions for one another. Get through them and set that timer. You can have 10 minutes to chat and whatever at the end, but time is precious. So, be in control of that. Take control of that. And then mindset. So again, something I heard the other day, this module I'm doing for school right now, I'm taking courses to become a holistic health coach, and they were talking about breathing, but creating that space for things to happen. And what was said during this speech is stay mentally and emotionally receptive and open. We need to open that space up if we want this to happen for us. We need to know that we are capable and deserving. And that's what leads us into these 2 quotes. Whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. And progress is impossible without change. And those who cannot change their minds cannot change anything. So be open. Realize that you are deserving, and that Diamond, while it seems hard on paper, and while some of us have been up and been down, and while it's taken some of us longer than others to get there, Diamond is just a rank. It's just helping new people get started on their coaching journey the same way we helped them get started on their fitness journeys. You have all the skills you need right here in our team to help lead and mentor successful coaches. You can do this. We can do this as a team. It's just a matter of 1, believing you can, and 2, putting it out there, because I know that we're not putting it out there enough. I know that I'm not putting it out there enough. I know that as a team, we're not putting it out there enough. So set a goal for yourself to talk about coaching in your posts at least twice a week. Set a goal to invite at least 2 new people to the coaching opportunity every single day. And if you're not ready to lead your own coach sneak peek, work with your upline coach to run a sneak peek or to be a part of it, and then set a goal for a number of people you want to join that each month, and run it and go for it. The worst that's going to happen, and actually it's not even a bad thing, but the worst that's going to happen is nothing. You have nothing to lose. You're going to get practice. You're going to get more confident inviting people to this opportunity, and you could end up signing new coaches and growing your team as well. And just one more note on this, because I know that sometimes too people think, well, my coach only wants me to reach Diamond so that she can reach a new rank. Or, well, I don't really want to do Diamond, or I don't want to increase my rank because I'm not all about that rank and recognition stuff. Guys, Diamond is not only a way to help grow yourself and your business, but it is a way to reach more people. Alone, we can only reach so many people. But as a team, the amount of people whose lives we can change just increases tenfold by the amount of people we invite onto our team. So just keep that in mind. If you have a goal, if you have a mission to help people on this health and wellness journey to truly empower others to embrace this lifestyle, then why wouldn't you want to invite them to be part of a team where they could also pay it forward and help get these products and programs and opportunity and community into others' hands? So I will leave you with that. I hope you found this helpful. I hope that gave a little more insight as to what Diamond Rank is and what it looks like and how you can achieve it. And I will stop my share. If anybody has any questions or anything they want to say, you can just unmute and we're good. And there's a fly flying around my office that I just wanted to whack like 13 times.
That was awesome, Amanda. Thank you.
Thanks. Sure. Have you found it helpful? I mean, I figure it's another tool that we can share with, share with our coaches and things like that.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Are you using?
Thanks, Amanda.
Are you back on? Are you back on Teamsy?
I am. I signed back up like mid-June. I started getting so much about Lift 4 and I couldn't keep up. My notebook system and my Post-its were not keeping up. And I was like, we're leaving for the shore. Like, how am I going to keep this organized? I was like, I'm just going for it. I'm signing back up for Teamsy. The beauty of me signing back up for Teamsy was all the people that I used to talk to were already in there, and that made me feel really good. And then I've just had to add people since then. It has been a game changer having it back. So that's why I say, it's a matter of finding what works best for you. But like, I knew I did really well with that a few years back, and it hasn't let me down.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm still looking at the My Connection Builder.
Okay. Yeah,
I know there's you use that, right? And Tammy, you use that?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah.
Over the summer, I'm gonna admit, like, I let it go because I just haven't been working consistently. But now that I'm back, back at school, so I'm back. No.
You're back to school already.
But no, I do. The feature that I do love about My Connection Builder is its interaction with the like page. And since you're totally like page, Catherine, I think that would be a good thing for you.
Right. I've messed around with the 30-day free trial. And I really liked it. I obviously didn't get very far into messing around with it because it was, 30 days and whatever. But
that's the feature that I like the best about it.
Yeah.
Does that.
And it's nice because
you can go through Gmail with it too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was just
where you're at. Like
that. And I like the ability to just copy paste other contacts right into it, and then you can message them right through there.
Yeah, the only thing that with Gmail is I do like having the ability whether they read their message and stuff.
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you just gotta find one that works for you, really. Like
exactly.
Right now, like for Shay, I think Google Streak is working really good for Shay. So you just really have to find one that works for you.
Yeah.
Yep.
So many out there.
Yeah.
But, go back to a time too when things were really good and like what was working really well for you. Like that's also something to keep in mind. That's why I had to just stop thinking. Like I was overwhelming myself just thinking. And I tried the 30-day trial of MCB too, and there were so many bells and whistles for me at the time that I was like, I will spend more time right now trying to set this up and get ready.
There's a learning curve with it for sure.
Yeah. And I just wasn't ready.
Like, I can't do that right now.
Exactly. So I just need somebody to tell me who I need to message when.
Yeah.
And I was able to, I'm sure MCB does it too, but like I was able to just pull it up on my phone at the beach, and it was so easy to use that if I had 10 minutes where somebody took both kids in the ocean, I was shooting out messages in those 10 minutes, tracking them and moving on. Like just to have that flexibility to be able to do it from anywhere. Like if thank goodness Caleb were to fall asleep in the car, like you just know, okay, well I can just pull up my MCB or Streak or whatever it is right here and start messaging people.
Catherine, are you still doing paper pencil?
I have a book, and then I also have a spreadsheet.
Oh, spreadsheet. Okay.
Yeah, that I go monthly. So I have like an active list. I have a invite list. I have, different things. And then each month I start a new tab, and I transfer over my active list, as I need. I transfer over who I need, because there are some people that don't want to be contacted every month. They're like, let me know in whenever, which, you know how that goes. But anyway, I know the time's running out. I can see it counting down. So I'm like, but anyway. So yeah, so I'm seriously looking into the MCB thing, but I'm just in that place where I'm like, oh my goodness, there's just so much going on. There's just so much going on, like all the time. So yeah.
Keep us updated.
Any of these trackers is that you don't have to use all the features all at once. Just use the ones that are most helpful to you, and then as you get better with it, just start using more. Like with MCB, the only one that I initially used was literally just the add new contacts and have MCB tell you when to follow up. That's all I used initially. And then I added the whole the auto, like when you do a post on Facebook and you do an auto reply and auto message, so that then you could just automatically add them to your contacts and everything. So that was like the next thing that I started using. So don't overwhelm yourself. Like, pick one. I mean, if you've used one in the past that worked for you, I mean, there's nothing wrong with going back to that. Or if you decide to go with MCB, just, as I said, just use the functions that are most helpful to you right now, and don't worry about the rest.
Right.
Wow.
Yeah.
Very, very true.
Hey guys, before is anybody using challenge tracker this for anything?
I have an ongoing group that I've set up. Don't post a single thing in there, but
I just did the same thing too.
yeah, we have our challenges in there, and so that we can check, and Steph, Jen, and I run our groups together. So we have like our ongoing group, and then we do branch out every now and again and run a special group. But for our ongoing group, we have one on Facebook where we post daily posts, and then we have a challenge tracker app group where they just log everything. And now that the Nutrition Plus app and BOD all sync together, it's like freaking hallelujah. It all updates. So I don't even necessarily go in there all the time. I know that my workout and my shake are logged because I'm logging them in the tracker in the Nutrition Plus app.
So do your people actually go and log? Like, do they, because I'm trying to get, that's what I'm going to do. I opened a group on the tracker just for the tracking purposes, but do you find that people will actually go in there and log their stuff?
People have been.
Have they?
After people have been logging their workout and their shakes, sometimes it's literally just like done. Because they've been told we're not posting any information. It's purely so that you can track your stats as you go.
I like that.
I may do that. So I'm running it as a group right now, 6 weeks. And you know what? I like it because, first off, when I need content and I don't have any, I've got every group that I've ever run on there. I have content. So I can pull from whatever program. So I really like that it's so easy to schedule posts.
Yeah, that's true.
So I love that. Right now, I mean, I'm only a few days in. People are active. And that's all I want. I just try and I go live. Only have 3 minutes that we have left on our ticker here right now.
Oh, I didn't realize you can do that though.
What is it, live, or is it like you record a quick video and then post it?
No, I record it and post it,
Yeah,
but I never go back. So it might as well be live.
Right.
Yeah, I can screw whatever. It is what it is. I don't can't waste time with that sort of stuff. So
No.
Yeah.
But thanks, Amanda.
Yeah, thanks,
Amanda.
Thank you. You must be getting close, Leslie.
Thanks, Amanda.
Oh, I know.
You must be like right there.
Yeah, I think so. You know what? And I haven't even looked in the back office today. It's Thursday. I haven't had a chance. I actually did look because someone signed up and I didn't register, and that was yesterday. So I was wondering if they were having issues. But
all right, keep us updated because I don't get emails on you because
I know. Well, Frank does.
Yeah. Count them to forward them to me.
Oh God.
Right. Thank you guys for hopping on and for taking the time to be here tonight. Be sure I will get the recording up, but be sure to share this with newer coaches or anybody you think could or should be pushing for Diamond right now.
Thanks, Amanda.
See you guys later.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.